Hola, happy Tuesday, beautiful humans. I just wanted to again get on camera and record how I'm feeling in this moment. And I'm feeling extremely relieved because I just had a huge revelation that I keep having over and over and over again. And that is that the most important thing in my life is connection. There's nothing more important because to me, connection is with others is connection with my higher power, and it's pure intimacy, and it is my daily medicine. I practice meditation, I practice asana, I do everything. I'm at Naropa right now. Everything I do in my life is to deepen intimacy with others and to find God in others. And lately, I know my last couple of videos have been talking about how overwhelmed I've been on learning how to balance everything. And of course, there's a time and place where I have to say, I have other work to do, but I can definitely get way more on the masculine and control side and just want to hibernate when I feel overwhelmed. And the story comes up when I think about that from last year. I had plans with a friend, and for a few weeks we had these plans, and I kept canceling because things kept coming up that I had to do. And I had a paper to write, and I carved out 5 hours to write this, like, I don't know, 6-page paper for a political science class. And that day I was like, no, like, I've canceled 3 or 4 times on her. I need to remember what's most important, and that's being there for my beloved sister. So I decided that's not that big of a deal if I skip this paper tonight and I just write it tomorrow. I can be turn it in late. I can miss my class. It's even if I get a B in my class because I miss it, which that wouldn't even happen. It's the over perfectionist within me. Like, what matters is my inner peace in this moment, and like that's the only thing that matters really in life to me is, and that's God, is finding inner peace in each moment. And it's not about how peaceful I can be once I finish my degree and get A's and get into this place. It's no, how can I be in yoga, in union right now? And yoga to me in that moment was choosing my friend. So we ended up having just an absolutely delightful evening together. And the next morning I had an hour before my class to write the paper. And I was going to skip my class because I thought I needed 5 hours. That was on my will, not on Divine's will. And as soon as I started writing the paper, it was just straight channeled through me. Like, didn't even know what I was writing. It was about political science, which is not my specialty. And yeah, I was able to finish it in 45 minutes. And that was the first paper I got an A on and got a 100% on. Yeah, that's what we call miracles in the mundane. It's just everyday magic. And to me, that was God, that just lit my heart on fire, knowing that I chose God's will first, which to me, God's will is being in connection. It's like, why are we all here on this planet? What is the purpose? What does this all serve? And it's to remember love. And how do we remember love more than connecting with one another, than opening our hearts up? Like, I keep forgetting why I'm at Naropa right now. Am I here to get all A's? Am I here to intellectually read all of these things? No, I'm here so I can purify my heart through relationship, so that I can get to know myself more, get to know my fellow humans, get to know God through these beautiful connections. And if I start shutting them all out because I have these papers or I have to do these readings, then I'm not embodying anything that I'm even learning. Everything will get done. Just like that paper, it was a miracle because I had no idea what I was writing about. It just literally flowed through me. Time and space is rearranged when service comes first, when connection comes first. It doesn't have to make sense. It's mystical. It's magic. But somehow the whole universe is rearranged when we choose love first, when we choose growth, when we choose our heart's medicine. And I record this right now in this moment is because I need to constantly be reminded this over and over and over again. And I will watch this video over and over and over again as soon as I feel overwhelmed and I want to just turn my phone off on airplane mode, not respond to anyone, and just crawl in a hole. That's what I've been doing the past couple days. And guess what? I've gotten nothing done. I felt depressed. Any inspiration has been drained out of me. Inspiration, to me, even I'll carve space to do creative projects, which is just funny because creativity, inspiration comes to me through living my life, through living every single day, and through ordinary connection, and then everything else coming after connection. Creativity comes from connection. Inspiration for schoolwork comes from connection. Healing, everything comes from connection. So yes, I record this video in hopes. I record every video that I've been recording, not for anyone else. It's for my own healing. It's for my own release of speaking what's true to me in this moment. And I keep realizing more and more that alchemization of emotions and the transmutation happens through giving emotions a voice. And the voice is constantly shifting and changing, and to work through some difficult, just immense, not immense, intense. Gotta accept my humanness. I'm always screwing up words. Through these intense emotions, they might need to be voiced 20 times through poetry, through music, through art, through conversation in order to reach a higher state of feeling. But all that matters is that we keep voicing them. All that matters is that when we're feeling intensity and when we're feeling joy, just keep giving everything a voice, because as soon as it's suppressed, we are depressed. We need to be broken to be open. And in our brokenness, we find a light beyond what we could have ever imagined in our wildest dreams. And this is where bliss comes in. And again, it's through the mundane. The miracles in life happen through the most ordinary daily situations, when we can open up to them, when we can surrender and remember what the higher purpose of life is. Why are we all here? What are we doing? What is this all for? To me, this is all for purification of my heart. It's all to know myself, which is my higher power, on the most intimate possible level. And with that, I surrender. I surrender to what is going to crack open my heart most in each moment and not get lost. Or I will probably get lost 5 billion trillion more times. But then that's why I just come back to giving it a voice, to taking whatever step I need to remember what the purpose of this is and how to come back, how to keep coming back to God, to myself, to love. Namaste. Mwah.